morning everyone, how are you doing? This is teacher Samah Shajrawi, and this is the last video you will be receiving this year. I hope that all the videos have been useful and enjoyable at the same time. I myself liked making these videos for your sake, even though that I prefer classroom sessions where everyone can interact and express their own ideas and opinions. And I'm so proud of your hard work during this period. From here, I, teacher Samah Shajrawi, wishes you all the success that you have ever dreamed of. So shall we start? Today's lesson will be the section of looking at language from Unit 9, student book at page 91. Please bring your book and get ready. So are you ready? Okay, great. First of all, the section of spelling, Ari, Eri, or Ori. What does that mean? Let's see. So I had two students, Adam and Anna, and I have asked both of them to write the word silvery. So let's see what they wrote. Adam wrote the word silvery, ends with A-R-Y, while Anna wrote the word silvery with E-R-Y. So which one do you think is correct? Is it the first one or the second one? Both of them almost sound the same, silvery. Okay, with A, with what, with E. Some of you might get it confused, okay? But there is only one way to write it correctly, and that's, Anna got it right, silvery with E. In English, there is a lot of adjectives that end with Ari, Eri, or Ori. Okay, let's see. So, B spelling section, Ari, Eri, or Ori. The endings Ari, Eri, or Ori can be easily confused. Always check in the dictionary. So, there is no rule. You have to learn as much words as you can to always spell them correctly. And in our lesson today, we have a number of words that end with these endings, and you have to memorize them by heart. Let's see this example. This sentence is from the text, one of the United Kingdom's most extraordinary attractions. Okay, so we write the word extraordinary with A-R-Y. What other uses it had remain a mystery, E-R-Y, okay? But some of us might get it confused, so we have to learn how to spell them correctly so we won't misspell them in the future. I need you now to hold your pen and your student book. Well, I prefer pencil this time, okay? And I'll read the words for you. You have to finish the exercise number 1 at page 91 with me. Please pause the video, get your book, and let's start. I'll read the word and you have to guess which ending is suitable for that word. Here we go. Compulsory, silvery, primary, rubbery, explanatory, solitary. Please write the endings that you think are suitable for each one of these. If you're wondering what these words mean, you can just search in your dictionary. Here are the answers. Compulsory with O. Silvery ends with E-R-Y. Primary, A-R-Y. Rubbery, E-R-Y. Explanatory with O-R-Y. Solitary, A. Okay, let's continue. Watery, secondary, advisory, imaginary, satisfactory, and fiery. Please write these endings for each one of these words at your student book and then check the answers. Watery with ERY. Secondary with A. Advisory with O. Imaginary with A. Satisfactory. Fiery. So what do you think? Now let's continue with the second section, which is language development, word building, the prefix over. Before we start explaining the word over or the prefix over and what it means or what does it do to a word, let's explain the meaning of the word prefix first. So what is a prefix? A prefix is formed of a group of letters added at the beginning of the word to change the meaning. Yes, most prefixes add extra meaning to a word, give the opposite, or change the meaning completely. Today we're discussing the prefix over. So here is this box from your book, word building prefix over. Over can be added to verbs, nouns, adjectives, and adverbs. It doesn't matter because it comes at the beginning. So the part of speech of the word doesn't matter, okay? As a prefix, it has several meanings. In this video, we will be discussing the meanings of over itself, not the whole word, or what does it, how did the meaning change when we added the prefix over to a certain word, okay? So these are the meanings of over, and these are examples. I'll explain them. Come on. First one, too much. So the prefix over sometimes mean too much. Okay. Overheat. This word, overheat, okay, you know the verb heat. Heat means to warm or warm up something, okay? But when you say overheat, it means to make something too hot. Not just warm it up a little bit, but make it too hot. Overheat. It gives you the impression of doing something too much of something, okay? Second example, overdue. It means too late or delayed or happened after, or it should have happened before. It should have been achieved before, okay? So like when you have a meeting and you're too late, we can use the word overdue. Okay, second meanings, outer or extra. Do you know the meaning of outer? Yes, from the outside. And extra, like more, okay? Overcoat, it means a long warm coat that you wear in cold weather. Look at this woman. She's not wearing a jacket. The jacket would reach till your waist, but this overcoat almost covers your whole body. So we call it overcoat. Overcoat, to give you an extra meaning and an outer meaning because it covers you. Overtime, it means extra hours that someone works at their job. It's not just that they do their job or they work at their work time, but they also stay after they also stay for extra hours to finish their job, okay? Third meaning, above or across. Do you know what's the meaning of these two? Yes. The first example is overhang, a part that sticks out from the edge above something. You know the meaning of edge? Yes, this is the edge, okay. So when you hang something, hang, you know the meaning of hang? When you hang something at the edge of the other one, okay, we call that overhang. This is not the only situation. It could look like this, okay? So this piece of wood is hanged over this one or the edge of this one. You can see here section through overhang. Okay. Overland. Overland means on land rather than by boat or plane. That's how you can find it in the Macmillan dictionary. It means to cross the land, to cross the land from, to cross a land using a boat or a plane. Okay. A lot. Yes, the prefix over can mean a lot. Okay, like the word overjoyed. You know what's the meaning of joyed? Yes. Joy means happiness. Joyed means that you are happy, but overjoyed, it means that you are extremely pleased, so happy. It's not, and that you express it with an overreacting, like when for example the fans of a football team were waiting for them to score a goal and finally it came. Check this out and see how does it look like to be overjoyed. They are extremely happy, aren't they? Okay, now overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means affected emotionally in a very powerful way. It's not just that you are affected with the situation or that you get some emotions about it and you let them out. It's that you have a very powerful emotions, that you want to cry and laugh at the same time. You don't know how to control these emotions or feelings. Okay. Check this boy who was told that he will be meeting his favorite band next week.
We're going to see Paul McCartney.
We are?
Yeah. Can you believe it? We are. And guess. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Okay, now our lesson comes to an end. If you need more help, please open your student book at page 91 and read about them. Do your homework. You have exercise number 4 at page 91 in student book. You also have exercise number 1, 2, 3 at page 86 from your workbook and under the spelling section. And on the next page, page 87 in your workbook, you can find exercise number 3 and 4 under the language development section. Please do all these exercises and contact me if you face any problems or if you have any questions. I'll be willing to, and I'll be glad to help you with anything. Contact me anytime on my number or on my Instagram, and please stay safe and sound, be kind to one another, and never forget to pray for your beloved teacher, Samah Shajrawi. Thank you very much. It's been such a pleasure. I hope to receive your feedback as soon as possible. Salam.